I had just moved into my new apartment complex, a quiet, gated community tucked between a city park and a strip of trendy cafes. It was my first time living alone, and I was excited for a fresh start. Everything was going smoothly until I met Karen. I first noticed her when I was unloading boxes from my car. She was on her balcony, arms folded, watching me like a hawk. At the time, I thought nothing of it. Maybe she was just curious. But the next morning, when I left for work, she was standing near the mailbox cluster. "You lost?" she asked flatly. "Nope," I said with a polite smile, "just heading out." "Haven't seen you around before. Are you visiting someone?" I paused. "No, I just moved into Building C." Her face scrunched. "That can't be right. I know everyone in Building C." I raised an eyebrow but kept walking. Later that week, things escalated. I was carrying groceries from my car to my apartment when Karen stormed up with her little dog yapping behind her. "Excuse me, you can't just use someone else's parking spot. Those are for residents only." "I am a resident," I said calmly. "Apartment C 204. "No, you're not," she snapped. "I checked the resident list. You're not on it." I almost laughed, but then realized she was serious. "You checked a resident list?" "Yes, I have a copy from the HOA, and I know the owner of that unit, a nice older gentleman. You're not him." Ah, there it was. Karen's secret weapon, fake authority. I explained, "The previous owner sold the unit. I bought it last month. I'm the new legal owner." Karen looked at me like I had told her I was an alien. "That's impossible. He wouldn't just sell without telling me." I didn't know what to say. Why would he? At that point, I decided I didn't owe her any explanation. I walked away, leaving her fuming. The next day, a note appeared on my door. "If you do not vacate the property immediately, we will involve the authorities. Impersonating a resident is illegal. Concerned neighbors." The neighbors were clearly Karen. I'd had enough. I contacted the property manager and explained everything. He asked if I could come in the next morning with proof of ownership. I did. Deed in hand, signed, sealed, and recorded. He was polite, apologetic, and immediately sent out a memo to all residents clarifying that I was the new owner of Unit C 204. Later that afternoon, I was walking to the mailboxes again when Karen marched toward me, smug grin on her face, until her landlord, Mr. Dempsey, stepped out of his car. "Karen," he called. She turned and he waved her over. "I hear you've been harassing our new resident." Her face turned red. "I was just trying to protect the community." Mr. Dempsey shook his head. "He bought that unit legally. I saw the paperwork myself. You're not HOA security, Karen. Please stop." She tried to argue, but he cut her off. "If I get another complaint, you'll be the one we're discussing at the next HOA meeting." Karen sulked away without another word. From that day on, she avoided me. No more notes, no more confrontations, no more watchdog behavior. I could finally enjoy my new home in peace. Funny thing is, since that incident, I've had several neighbors quietly welcome me and share their own Karen horror stories. Apparently, I wasn't her first target, just the first one who pushed back hard enough to shut her down. Lesson learned: always know your rights, keep your paperwork, and don't let anyone like Karen tell you where you do or don't belong, especially when even her landlord knows better.